I remember every promise that we made, every dream we drew beneath the pouring rain. You were the reason I believed in forever. Now forever feels so far away. I gave you all the pieces of my heart, trusted you before I trusted myself, built my future with your name beside mine. Never thought I'd end up here alone. Every late night call, every sacrifice, I gave you all my love. I gave you all my life. I gave you everything, every piece of me, every hope and every dream that I wanted us to be. I gave you everything, my future in your hands. Now I'm standing in the ruins of the life we used to plan. And it hurts to know you never loved me the same. I gave you everything, but you walked away. I remember how you'd hold me when I fell, tell me everything was gonna be alright. Now your memory is all that's left beside me, keeping me awake another night. I was fighting for a love worth saving while you were slowly letting go. I never saw the ending coming until you left me in the cold. Every tear I've cried, every sleepless night, I kept believing you would stay and make it right. I gave you everything, every piece of me, every hope and every dream that I wanted us to be. I gave you my future in your hands. Now I'm standing in the ruins of the life we used to plan. And it hurts to know you never loved me the same. I gave you everything, but you walked away. Tell me, was I just a moment, a chapter you could leave behind? Because you were my whole world while I was only passing time. Now these empty walls keep whispering the words you used to say, and every memory keeps breaking me a little more each day. I gave you everything, my heart, my soul, my trust. And even when you broke me, I still thought we'd be enough. I gave you everything, more than I can explain. Now all I have is shadows and 1,000 kinds of pain. And if you ever think of me, remember what we were. I gave you everything and loved you more than words. I gave you everything, everything. And now all that's left are memories and tears. The clock says it's past midnight, but sleep won't come tonight. I'm staring at the ceiling, trying to make things right. Every shadow in this room reminds me of your face, and every second that goes by feels harder to replace. I keep reaching for my phone, hoping you'll call my name, but silence is the only thing that's waiting in this place. I'm broken at midnight, falling apart inside, holding on to memories while watching our love die. I'm broken at midnight, drowning in the tears I hide, and every beat of my heart feels like another goodbye. The bed feels colder than before, the room feels twice as large, and every dream we built together is slowly falling apart. I hear your voice inside my head, repeating words you said, but lately they don't sound the same, and I can't escape them. I'm fighting battles in my mind that nobody can see, trying to save what's left of us while losing parts of me. I'm broken at midnight, falling apart inside, holding on to memories while watching our love die. I'm broken at midnight, drowning in the tears I hide, and every beat of my heart feels like another Tell me where the girl I loved has gone. Tell me why I feel so alone. I gave you everything I had, and now I'm breaking on my own. If love was meant to last forever, why does forever hurt this much? Why am I still reaching for you when I can barely stand your absence? I'm broken at midnight, and the darkness knows my pain. Every tear becomes a river, falling like the rain. I'm broken at midnight, with nobody left to hold, trying to survive the night in a world that's growing cold. Midnight comes, and so do the memories, and every night I break a little more. The room felt colder than before as you stood there by the door. 1,000 words were on my mind, but none could change what was decided. I searched your eyes one final time for the love I used to find, but all I saw was distance now and a future that wasn't mine. No tears from you, no fight to stay, just silence standing in the way. It was a cold goodbye, No holding on, no last try. Just two hearts standing in the dark, watching forever fall apart. It was a cold goodbye, and I felt something in me die. The moment you walked out of sight, you took my world with you that night. The pictures hanging on the wall still tell stories of it all, of happier days and younger dreams before love came undone at the seams. I wanted one more reason, one more chance to change your mind, but some endings come without mercy and leave no answers behind. You let go so easily while I was breaking quietly. It was a cold goodbye, no holding on, no last try. Just two hearts standing in the dark, watching forever fall apart. It was a cold goodbye, and I felt something in me die. The moment you walked out of sight, you took my world with you that night. I thought you'd turn around, I thought you'd say my name, I thought you'd stop the ending before it became too late. But the door closed softly, and somehow that hurt more than any words you could have said as you walked away forever. It was a cold goodbye, the kind that leaves a scar for life, the kind that steals your sleep away and follows you through every day. It was a cold goodbye, and now I'm learning how to breathe in a world where you're gone. And it's only me. No final kiss, no final embrace, just a cold goodbye and an empty place. The house is quiet now, your footsteps don't echo anymore. Your picture's still hanging on the wall, but you don't live here anymore. I sit alone in the darkness where we used to dream at night, and every corner of this room reminds me of your light. I try to close my eyes, but memories keep waking me. Every moment that we shared refuses to leave. I'm crying in the dark when nobody can see, trying to hold together what's left of me. I'm crying in the dark, calling out your name, but the silence answers back, and nothing feels the same. I still reach for my phone when something reminds me of you. Then reality comes crashing down and breaks my heart in two. The songs we used to now sound like goodbye, and every little memory makes it harder to survive. I keep asking myself how we ended this way, but there are no answers to ease the pain. I'm crying in the dark when nobody can see, trying to hold together what's left to me. I'm crying in the dark, calling out your name, but the silence answers back, and nothing feels the same. You were my home, my safe place to fall. Now I'm standing in the ruins of everything we called ours, and I know you're gone, but my heart hasn't learned how to stop loving you, even though it hurts. I'm crying in the dark with tears I can't control, trying to survive the emptiness you stole. I'm crying in the dark, missing what we used to be, and the hardest part of all is knowing you don't miss me. Another lonely night, another silent room, another broken heart still waiting for you. There was a time I knew your smile like I knew the morning light. I could see forever in your eyes, and everything felt right. But lately when I look at you, something feels so far away. You're standing right beside me, yet you're gone more every day. I keep searching for the girl who used to hold me close, but she's disappearing like a ghost. I see the love fading in your eyes, like the sunset losing all its light. And no matter how hard I try, I can't stop the night. I see us slipping through my hands like sand falling with the tide. You're still here beside me, but the love is gone inside. You don't laugh the way you used to. You don't reach for my hand, and every conversation feels harder to understand. I replay every memory, looking for where we went wrong, but all I find are questions that keep dragging me along. I keep hoping you'll come back to the person that I knew, but every day you're drifting farther from the truth. I see the love fading in your eyes, fighting for our flame. While you're already leaving, and nothing feels the same. I see the love fading in your eyes, and it breaks me every day, watching the girl I love slowly drift away. I see forever falling apart right before my eyes, and the hardest thing to face is knowing love can die. Your eyes used to feel like home, now they feel like goodbye. I gave you all my trust, I gave you all my time. I stood beside you through the storms and called your battles mine. I believed every promise, every word you used to say. Now all those memories feel like ghosts that won't fade away. I keep replaying every moment, trying to understand how the person that I love could let go of my hand. How could you look me in the eyes and tell me that you love me while feeding me your lies? How could you walk away so free after everything we built, after everything you meant to me? Meant to me. Was I just another chapter, a place to stay a while? Did you ever truly love me, or just love the way I smiled? Because I would have given anything to make our story last, while you were already leaving and turning us into the past. Now every broken promise feels sharper than before, and every memory reminds me what I'm fighting for no more. I stayed through every storm you faced, held your hand when you lost your way, put your happiness before my own, and never asked for anything. I learned to carry all your pain, even when it weighed me down. But somewhere in your perfect world, I slowly disappeared somehow. I kept giving more, you kept needing less of me, and now I'm standing here wondering what you see. I'm invisible to you, like I was never there. All the love I gave away just vanished into air. I'm invisible to you, no matter what I do. I gave you all my heart, but it never reached you. And the hardest truth to face is knowing I was never enough to be visible to you. I watched you smile at everyone, the way you used to smile at me. And every time I caught your eyes, they looked right through me. I tried to be a safe place, your shelter from the rain, but all my efforts turned to shadows and disappeared again. I was holding on to something already gone, still believing in us while you were moving on. I'm invisible to you, like I was never there. All the love I gave away just vanished into air. I'm invisible to you, no matter what I do. I gave you all my heart, but it never reached you. And the hardest truth to face is knowing I was never enough to be visible to you. Tell me when I faded, tell me when you stopped seeing me. Was it little by little or all at once suddenly? Because I still remember looking at you with hope while you looked through me, like I was already a ghost. I'm invisible to you, and that breaks me every day, watching all our memories slowly drift away. I'm invisible to you, but you're still all I see, and that's the cruelest part of what you've done to me. I was right beside you the whole time, but somehow you never saw me. Lately you've been drifting farther every time I reach for you. Your smile feels a little different, like it's meant for someone new. You say that everything is fine, but your eyes won't meet mine, and every answer that you give leaves another question behind. Maybe I'm imagining things, maybe it's all in my head, but this feeling keeps growing stronger with every word left unsaid. Is there someone else's name running through your mind tonight? Someone stealing all the pieces of the love we used to fight for. Is there someone else's touch waiting when you leave my side? Because you're here beside me, but it feels like you've already said goodbye. I see you staring at your phone, then quickly looking away, and every little change in you makes me afraid to stay. I remember when I was enough, when your world revolved around us, and now I'm standing in the shadows, watching everything turn to dust. I don't wanna believe it, I don't wanna let you go, but my heart keeps whispering something I don't wanna know. Is there someone else's name running through your mind tonight? Someone stealing all the pieces of the love we used to fight for. Is there someone else's touch waiting when you leave my side? Because you're here beside me, but it feels like you've already said goodbye. Tell me I'm wrong, tell me there's nobody else, tell me the distance between us is something we can help, because I'm losing sleep trying to understand how the girl who once loved me is slipping through my hands. Is there someone else's name living where my name once stayed? Someone taking all the love that we promised wouldn't change. And if there really is someone, then please don't make me pretend, because I'd rather know the truth than watch us slowly end. I keep hearing the silence, and somewhere inside it, I swear I hear someone else's name. the truth I never wanted. I found the answers I was searching for, hidden where I feared they'd be. One moment changed my whole world and took the breath right out of me. The words I never wanted to read, the truth I prayed I'd never find. Now they're burned into my memory and replaying in my mind. I kept telling myself there had to be another way, but the truth doesn't disappear. No matter how hard you pray, the truth I never wanted came crashing through the door, and everything I believed in isn't real anymore. The truth I never wanted tore my heart in two. The hardest thing I've ever learned was losing myself in you. Was losing myself in you. I remember all those sleepless nights, wondering if I was enough. Now I know why you felt distant. Now I know who had your love. Every promise sounds different now. Every memory feels like a lie, and every dream we built together fell apart tonight. I wish I could unsee it. I wish I could rewind, but some wounds leave a scar that time can't hide. The truth I never wanted came crashing through the door, and everything I believed in isn't real anymore. The truth I never wanted tore my heart in two. The hardest thing I've ever learned was losing myself in you. Tell me, was it worth it? Trading us away for a love that wasn't ours, for a choice you chose to make. Peace, I would have crossed oceans just to keep you by my side, but you let our forever die without a fight. The truth I never wanted is all that's left tonight. 1,000 broken memories and a love that couldn't survive. The truth I never wanted will haunt me for a while, but the deepest pain of all is knowing you stopped trying. I wanted to be wrong, I wanted to believe, but the truth was waiting for me all along. Oh. You used to say you'd never leave, used to swear we'd always be two hearts beating side by side, through every storm, through every fight. I believed every word you said, built my future in my head. But somewhere in the passing years, your promises disappeared. I kept holding on while you let go. I kept believing what I didn't know. Your empty promises still echo in my mind, words that felt like forever but faded with time. You told me I'd be enough. You told me you'd always stay. Now all I have are memories of promises you gave away. I remember every late night call when you said we'd have it all. Now those words feel so far away, like shadows that refuse to stay. I searched your eyes for honesty, but something changed so quietly. And every smile you gave to me was hiding what I couldn't see. I was building dreams, you were building walls. I was trying to save us while watching us fall. Your empty promises still echo in my mind, words that felt like forever but faded with time. You told me I'd be enough. You told me you'd always stay. Now all I have are memories of promises you gave away. Did you mean it when you said you couldn't live without me? Or was I just another chapter in a story meant to lead? Every promise has a ghost, and they're all haunting me tonight, keeping me awake long after you've said goodbye. Your empty promises are all that's left behind, broken pieces of forever scattered through my mind. You told me we'd grow old together. You told me we'd find a way. But forever ended yesterday when you walked away. I still hear your voice making promises you never planned to keep.